Hello everyone, Sunset2, welcome to another Fabric mod overview, this time on Storage Cabinet. A mod that I haven't actually covered in a while. Obviously, as you can see on the page, my 1.12.2.1, where it was pretty much the earliest version, is there. But since then, besides just being the one storage cabinet, which is just, for putting certain stacks of things in, similar to a barrel, or good for putting in things like potions and enchanted books and tools with durability and such. There's now a lot available since then. So, don't think it'll show there, nope. But as you can see in game, there's now different tiers, there's now upgrades, there's a dolly for moving them, and a cabinet key, I assume, for security and locking them. There's also a cabinet manager, which is quite useful. So yeah, we'll just get into each of these and see what they can do. So, the wood one is made with 3 chests and planks of any type you have. Iron is pretty much similar to the original recipe, the original block. You've got golden chests for the gold tier, following for diamond, emerald, and the cabinet manager is just an iron tier 1, and then some iron and redstone. We'll just go through the rest of the upgrades as well. So you've just got chest and iron and planks and gold and prior tier materials and other tier materials for the one that you're upgrading to. And you've got the dolly like so, and you've got the cabinet key which doesn't have a recipe. So just put these down, and we can see that obviously you've got a bunch of slots here, and then you've got a scroll wheel, or scroll bar, sorry, which is quite useful. I didn't expect the, oh, there's an animation as well. That's cool. I didn't expect there to be a lot in the first tier, surprisingly, but there actually is. So let's see for comparison, the scroll bar, how much that actually differs. I might actually need to put some stuff in here, obviously, to make it a bit more clear besides the scroll bar, because yeah, there is quite a bit there. So yeah, that's what each one looks like in-game, or in the world, I mean. So we've got our cabinet manager, which is like so. If we right click that, it's got nothing to really show because we don't have any nearby for it to pull from. So we've got this, and then if we just ocean connect that, that'll also be there. With just a bunch of tabs. It's not showing in that which one it is, it's just going with the name, which is fine. So you can just select from any of these, and it'll push the recent one you placed down as the one that you'll see the most. Okay, then I was thinking it's just diagonal. Okay, maybe it's direction. Yeah, so from up to top left corner to left to top right and then so on, I guess. I have no idea. I'm actually trying that first, then that. I should actually go with a different one. Yeah, so it is based on the direction rather than just the most recent, so that's interesting. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're selecting between tabs and placing them, the cabinets down. Now, we'll just go with, I guess, the first few tiers, because we don't really need that much otherwise. But otherwise, obviously, we can upgrade these. So the wood one we can't, the iron one, I assume, yep. And that'll rotate it, interesting, okay. Okay, so we can do that with that. We can convert this if we want, and while I'm at it, we'll actually check if it works with, say, something in the inventory, and then we convert it. So we just do this with diamonds and use emerald. Can we convert it while? Yes, we can. So it still keeps its contents when upgrading, which is a thing that I've noticed a lot sometimes with iron chests and other mods, where you never quite know. It's like, does it work? Does it not? Am I going to keep my stuff in there? I'll just take it all out, put it in another chest, and then move the upgrade to the next. So it's good to see. We've got our storage cabinet dolly, so just put, say, some cyan wool in this one, for example, and sneaking and clicking, and then it says contains cabinet, and I assume it can't contain any more. Yep, so that's just going to be that. Okay, so there's an indicator there showing that maybe it's been moved, or some other thing. Oh, it's showing the contents in it. Oh, Does it do that otherwise? Interesting. Okay, so it actually shows what's in here. So I'll just move a bunch of stuff in here. Alright, it has to be of the same type. I forgot, yeah. Oops, I completely forgot. Yeah, that's why it's a barrel or otherwise equivalent, so yeah. So it just gives you an idea of what's inside here currently. So if we did move, get rid of these. We had, for example, I guess enchanted books or something, just some random ones. Because it obviously works on the item, not the thing that on the tooltip of, say, it's not only flame enchanted books, it's any others I can put in here, because it's that type of item. And I can do that, so ton of flame, but also some other enchantments are there. So we can do that, and we get a potion, for example. Get rid of you. And we'll put a multitude of lingering and splash in here and see what happens. So we can't put lingering in, put regular in. We can't put these in unless we have multiple splash or multiple lingering. So there's that, so that's something. And obviously if we had like a ton of cyan wool or this, that and the other material, then we could do that. But obviously I assume it'd be most commonly used for things like cobble and wood, for example, where it's just like, okay, I've got a ton of this one resource, I want to put this in here, and then I'll pull it out when I'm ready, obviously, to do that. Because I can't put anything else in here. I can try and put a sponge in there, it's not going to work, but yeah. The only other thing I do want to really test is obviously the hopper support, which there does seem to be. And obviously, if I wanted to, I could use the lever on the hopper to prevent it, and that's fine. So you can transport these out. You don't have to pull it through the inventory space there, so that's fine. Otherwise, what else is there? I mean, there's a cabinet key, which does... Oh, okay, there's the item there, that's why it's not showing the cabinet. Okay, so that's cool. Cabinet key, I assume, is for locking these for security reasons, I assume. There's not too much of a detail. Okay, cabinet manager has also been added, can be used to access such and such, the dolly. There's no other details on the key. My guess is it's supposed to be for security, like certain other mods that can do that. Obviously I don't have any other players to test this alongside, but if I did, I assume just sneaking and clicking like I have with the upgrades will obviously allow me to then just go, okay, I can access this with the key, or I can prevent someone from accessing it with the key. That's my guess. Yeah, and it seems to be mostly a creative thing rather than something else. So yeah, unless you get one via other means that I'm unaware of. But yeah, but other than that, that's pretty much the mod currently, is multiple tiers, some upgrades, a dolly for moving them around to wherever else if you're moving base, or you need to, you know, pick up one, move it to, say, a mob farm or wherever, or some building structure that's complete or something like that, and then a key for, I assume, locking it and accessing it so that others can't, or something like that, I'm not sure. Otherwise though, there is no configs, so that is pretty much everything. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.